Hi Virgo, welcome to the Animals Magic Shop. This is Lisa with your weekly animal spirit message for January 8th through the 15th, 2023. And this is a one-card reading, but it may contain multiple messages for you, or maybe just one simple message. Okay Virgo, let's get started. Animal spirits and guides, what would you like Virgo to know this week? This is for Virgo, please. Okay, Virgo, you have Heron, and Heron has a couple of messages. The main one is to be mindful of your actions this week, as they may very well be reflected back to you. So that means that if you're basically kind to people, that people are likely to be kind back to you, and vice versa. So it's obviously going to be important for you to reflect the energies toward others that you would like to receive for yourself. And that's not to say that you are doing anything wrong or anything negative or putting people off. It's just that this week it's especially important for you to reflect only what you would like to receive in return, because the Heron acts as a bit of a mirror. And also a part of this message too is that if you find yourself being annoyed by others, then you may want to take a look at if you are demonstrating that behavior yourself that's annoying you with others. In other words, others can be a mirror for you too. So if you are drawn to somebody and you like them and they bring you happiness and their presence brings you joy, then you might take a look at emulating those behaviors yourself, you know, the ones that you admire. And then the ones who you don't admire, then those are the things that you don't want to do. I guess that's what I'm saying here. This is kind of a difficult, I don't want to say it's a difficult animal. It's a difficult thing to face for ourselves, it's hard for us to understand or accept that what we put out comes back to us, basically. We may think that it's somebody else's fault, or it's, we're having bad luck or whatever, but most likely, in most cases, what we do is what we get back. What we reap is what we sow, that type of behavior. What comes around goes around. So Virgo, just be especially careful this week to just be your best self and live your best life. Think the best of yourself, because if you don't, and that's another message from Heron too, is that if you don't think well of yourself and you don't think the best of yourself, then you can be projecting that attitude to others, and they may treat you in kind too. So how you think of yourself and how you treat yourself is very important also. So that's, I know it's kind of I don't think it's a negative message. I think it's a very good message, because, when we look at ourselves in this way really closely and realistically, a lot of times we think that we're being a certain way, and perhaps we're not. We may be too hard on ourselves, or we may be too easy on ourselves. And what comes to you, and that's not to say that everything that happens to you is your fault, because it's not. Sometimes things just happen. It's just the way the universe works. It's those random events that can go wrong and throw a monkey wrench into our lives. But a lot of times, this animal is saying that a lot of times we do bring different things on ourselves through our own thoughts and our own behaviors toward ourselves and toward others. So that's your message this week, Virgo. Basically, just do your best to be your best, and that way you can expect the best to come back to you. And if something about somebody really bugs you, really grates on your nerves, then perhaps look at yourself and just double check. It may not be so, but just double check to make sure that you're not behaving that way yourself and attracting that type of energy toward you. So just be your best this week, Virgo, okay? And expect the best from yourself and expect the best from others. Okay, thank you very much for listening, Virgo. We really appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next week. Bye.